very honored to have the cadets from Sanderson High School with us today. They're award-winning from the Air Force Junior ROTC Squadron, and they're presenting the colors for today's Veterans Day ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the presentation of the colors. The Pledge of Allegiance to the American flag. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First, I want to recognize all who served, certainly in the past, World War I, World War II, Korea, Vietnam, the Gulf War, and those presently serving in Iraq and Afghanistan, and those who serve in places that we really don't even know. Our hearts go out to them, our prayers, our thoughts for safe missions and safe returns. I also want to recognize the members of Duke Medicine who are serving as well. I was incredibly impressed in the program we have here of the members of the Duke Raleigh Hospital cast of veterans. I think it's an incredibly auspicious group, and I really want to honor those folks for their service as well. I have always been impressed by those who take the time to serve their country and then come back, continue on serving in the healthcare field as well. It's just special men and women who do that.
Experience in the Air Force began with a routine deployment to support Operation Southern Watch in Saudi Arabia. And we were basically, I flew over to Saudi Arabia with a group of F-15s. I was the flight surgeon in charge of the squadron of F-15s. At 10 o'clock at night on June 25th in 1996, we had an explosion that happened in the compound. We didn't really know what it was, but it turned out it was a truck bomb from Islamic terrorists out of Iran. This was the building that took the major blast. Our building was the one right next door to it that took less of the blast, but was still relatively destroyed. Like I said, this happens at 10 o'clock at night. People are sitting around in more of a casual mode. We weren't expecting, to be enduring this, and we weren't actually in what you would consider combat, because we were in more of a civilian type setting in a group of apartment buildings in Dhahran. This is actually taken about 2 days later. This is in the dining hall. This is me here just doing some suturing on one of the pilot's backs. We were taking glass out of his back and trying to suture his back up. These are all dining tables here. We converted the dining hall into a suture and treatment clinic because we had too many people to treat in a small clinic. What really makes the medical process and the military work on a contingency operation is the self-aid and buddy care that happens with troop-to-troop care.
What a nice gathering here today, and what a wonderful event. A very nice way to remember our veterans, past and present. Today is also the culmination of a week-long effort to collect stockings for soldiers, and as you can see over here in the corner near the baskets of flags and other things, we have quite a few gathered. There will be about 500 of those that go on to Greenville to the organization known as Give to the Troops, and it's all due to the generosity of your hearts, opening your hearts to those veterans who are in Iraq and Afghanistan who will be receiving these.